We love to give all praise, honor, and glory to our power, whose name is Yahweh, and we do so by Hashem Yahushai, which are the true names of the Heavenly Father and of His Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ, who are so-called black men, all right, according to the Bible. Okay, and this is, the servants of the Heavenly Father, all right, the brother Nakawam Azamawaf,
Number one.
back at it with another video, uh, showing y'all what's going on around the world, especially here in America, man. Right? Because this is where we at. The scriptures tell us. Matter of fact, you can get that, brother. Second Ezra 9:9-1.
Yeah.
All right. The Bible tells us to measure the time diligently in itself. Right? And that's what we do. We measure the time. How do we measure the time? We measure the time by looking at the news. As you see the news pulled up here. All right. So when you got it, read it for me, brother.
Yeah, this book of Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
See that?
And
The Bible says measure the time diligently in itself. And like I said, how do you do that? You do that by you watching out for these prophecies, man. Right? You look on the news and then you compare it up with the prophecies and you filter the news through the prophecies. Right? Go ahead.
says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I
You
had told
see, and when you see part of the signs pass, how do you see parts of the signs pass? How do you do that? You got to know the prophecies, right? And you got to be looking at the news, got to be observing the news to see if these things are so, right? So let's just say, for instance, one of the prophecies, which is listed in Second Ezra, the ninth chapter, it says earthquakes in there, right? So what do? You go on Google and you type in, look, it's so easy, bro. Like, look, it's so easy, bro. See my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Latest earthquakes. Boom. Right? Look at this. December 20th, December 21st. Look at all these earthquakes. This is how you measure the time diligently. Easy. It's not easy. A caveman can do it, right?
Esau can do it, right?
People think it's just like, wow, like, how do you guys do that? This is it. We go on Google. Just like how Jake types in any folly on the internet, this is how you measure the time diligently, right? You read these prophecies, right? Well, you do have to type in the right thing, but you read these prophecies, or you gotta have a teacher to teach you, because the Romans the 10th chapter says, how can they hear without a preacher, right? So you listen to your teacher break down the prophecies, and you just take it all from there, right? Keep going in that.
Well, I had a precept on parting. On the
Oh,
part.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Second Ezra 6:7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Right. So you go to that word parting is basically talking about division, right? Because the Most High, He set up this whole world as basically a movie set, a movie script, but you have different sections, which is cut off in different parts, right? You have the part of the Greco-Roman world, right? You got the part of, this revised Roman Empire, right? Which is the end of the world, which is, when we say the end of the world, it's not like the world's about to blow up. It's not gonna be, the whole planet's about to discombobulate. Like, no, it's talking about the end of this government, the end
Yeah,
of Esau's rule.
rulership, which is the Greek word for eon.
Yep.
Right? Man, and just touching on that, because I was watching this movie Greenland, I was telling you about, right? I was watching this movie Greenland, and Esau have it where certain people got this message on their phones or on their TV to slide to a underground bunker, right? It was basically essential workers only, right? So the main character, which I've got the dude's name, but he builds buildings, skyscrapers. So that's considered essential, because you need people to build buildings, right?
Yeah.
So you had guys like that, high paying people like that, the higher class. They got a message to go to this certain location, a military base location, so they can go into an underground bunker. to escape the comment, right? Which we read that in Revelation 6 chapter, where it talks about
Yeah.
people are trying to hide from the Lamb, Yahushua and the angels, right? Which Esau, that's not how the world is gonna go out, bro. The world is not going out by this big ass comet here on Earth and blowing up the whole entire universe. No, that's not how it goes, right? What Esau is really talking about is the chariots. That's what he's really talking, because the chariots is coming back to wreck things, and who was in them chariots? Yahushua and the angels. So yeah, the whole world is not gonna be blown up, right? Because where are we going to live at, bro? If the whole world is blowing up, we won't have a land. So that age, like the brother's talking about, is the age of the so-called white man, the rulership of the so-called white man, right? Which when you read in Matthew the 24th chapter, when the apostle says, what is the end of the world, right? We can go into that word for world is the Greek word eon, which means rulership. So the apostles were saying, when is this Roman Empire going down?
Right. See, they was in the spirit, huh? They
Yeah,
was ready to be in rulership.
time, time. Yep. You had something?
Oh yeah, I'll just finish it out. Second Ezra 6, and then we'll go back to your verse. It says, "Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?" Yeah, the end of the first. That's talking about what it explains it right there in verse 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." So this is
That's
all
right.
going back to you know what I'm saying, recognizing and measuring the times diligent within itself by using these prophecies, looking out into reality, see what's going on, and filtering out with the scriptures. All right. Uh, Back to second Ezra 9.
Pretty easy,
Pretty easy,
but
right?
but Jake makes stuff so complicated. It's pretty easy, man.
Well, of course, you got to have the spirit dealing with you, because he says Amos 3 and 7, he only reveals his secrets to his servants and
Right,
prophets.
right, right. I'm sorry. So like you.
And you got to have the spirit with you, like Christians
Right.
been having this book in their hands for, you know, hundreds or thousands of years, and still don't know nothing about it, man.
Well, shoot, man. You even got Hebrew Israelites too,
Yeah.
right? You got some guys. You got some guys in particular talking about how the 2/3 ain't gonna be rebirthed
I
in the
saw that.
kingdom. Like bro, like what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
If the 2/3 doesn't get rebirthed in the kingdom, that means that the Most High lied to Abraham, right? And Yahweh and the angels, after they done finished created everything, they said what? It is finished. It is good. So they're not creating new spirits.
Right.
All the spirits that were created aforetime is here, and it's here to stay, except for Esau's, man. So the Lord ain't creating new Israelite spirits. All these Israelite spirits that are here on the earth, it was here since the beginning of the time, beginning of the world, man. Right? It was here when the Elohim created the earth. Excuse me if I didn't say that correctly. But anyway, bro, keep going. Second Ezra 9.
Yeah, second Ezra 9. And
We'll do a video on that too, man. Our children in the kingdom. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah. Second Ezra 9:01. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I had told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. And we see that the Lord is visiting the world which he made. And how does the Lord visit the world? Get Psalms 9 and 16.
Yeah, yeah,
This is how we know the Lord is visiting the world. Although we could have kept reading down, but that's it on that. Let's just see how though.
yeah, this book of Psalms, chapter 9 and 16 says, Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed.
See that? This is how we know that the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord. Matter of fact, this one brother asked me that on Saturday. He said, hey, how do you know the presence of the Lord? I went to Psalms 9 and 16. I said,
Yup.
hey, man, through the judgments.
Right, right.
It's like if you see a car crash, hey, the presence of the Lord is here.
Yup.
Hey, What's that song by the Christian Church? The Spirit of the Lord is.
No, no, nah.
And the presence of the Lord isn't always it isn't always
Pretty.
yeah, man, it isn't always pretty, man. They were singing that song, climbing the Spirit of the Lord is here. Like, bro, listen, man. Listen. The presence of the Lord is dreadful, man.
I was just, bro, you took the word right out of my mouth. I was just about to say that. Yo, it's dreadful, man. And like when you read verses like that, like how the Lord is dreadful, he's beautiful and terrible. You know what I'm saying? Now we're being acquainted with that same power again. You know, he just had a season to where he just kind of withdrew his presence or withdrew, you know what I'm saying, his well, overwhelming presence, that is. You know what I'm saying? But now the world, now we're being reminded of who he actually is. This is the same God that killed all the newborns in Egypt, man.
Right.
You know, now you actually have to entertain that thought, because there's a time, you know, just a couple of years ago, you wouldn't dare entertain a thought of, you know, mass vaccinations. But now you actually, it's in front of your face, you know? And these prophecies been telling us this whole time.
Right, bro. So that's it on that?
Yep. Oh, no, I didn't finish 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says, Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
See, that the wicked is snared in the work of his own hand.
Uh-huh.
It's some more Esau, man. He's snared in the work of his own hand. Why? Because he that digs a pit shall fall into the same ditch which he made.
Yep.
All right. Which we're actually about to get into that, man. As you can see right here, an article, right? This is from 6ABC. This I found this on Twitter, man. Right now, listen, you need to use this. Let me go ahead and get the scripture. You people out there, you need to use the internet correctly, right? The internet can be used for a bunch of things, right? But the main reason why the Lord had this internet set up is so that it's to show these prophecies, right? This is 2 Ezra 6 and verse 20. It says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall all see together. That's the internet right there, man. Right? They shall all see together what? These prophecies that the Lord has shown us or is showing us. Right? So you gotta use this internet correctly, man. All right. So here we have it here. Congress set an act on $900 billion pandemic relief package that includes $600 direct stimulus. All right, so first of all, they're trying to give, let me just give you, the relief package would establish a temporary $300 per week supplemental jobless benefit and a $600 direct stimulus payment to most Americans. Oswald, what the hell can somebody do with that, bro?
Bro.
You're a man. You have your own house and things of that nature, right? You have your own car, things like that. Let's say you was in this predicament. How would these be beneficial to you, bro?
Man, this wouldn't do nothing.
Bro, $300 a week?
Oh, it says, per week. Oh, damn. Yeah. Per week? Hell yeah. I'll do a lot.
Bro.
I'll do a lot, man.
Bro, they trying to pay the average American, especially our people, only $600, right? Which, yeah, I think that's only for 2 weeks though.
Oh yeah.
$600 every 2 weeks. Now, people got bills to pay, right? I forgot, considering that you don't got no kids and none of that.
Yeah.
These people got families, bro. Right? 2 to 5 people per house, bro. right? Because you might have, let's see, Jake household. You might got the mother, right? Maybe about two to 2 to 5 kids, right? And then if the father is up in there, the father too, right? Sometimes you may got a cousin, auntie or uncle, shoot, grandma might be in there. All right, we're looking at these different households, right? And they think that $600 can sustain a whole entire household, which is crazy, right? So eventually, man, these people are just finna get up and start a riot. This is gonna initial. This is gonna start an uprising of the people because these people are fed up. Matter of fact, 10 days from now, people are going to be getting evicted out of their homes.
Yeah,
And
what
you
was that,
think they?
December 31st?
Yeah, man, December 31st, millions of people. So you think they just gonna let that happen? No, man, they gonna start rioting. They're gonna start rioting in the streets. They're gonna start doing some things, or if not rioting in the street, they're gonna start saying no, we ain't leaving, or all these people are going to be homeless, right? So this is Congress set to act on $900 billion pandemic relief package that includes $600 direct stimulus. Now, this is pandemic relief package. So what this place is trying to do, America is trying to resuscitate itself, right? Which this place cannot be resuscitated. Now, which is so it's just so funny how they use the word relief, right? Now let's go into the word for relief, right? It says, all right, it says that which mitigates or removes pain, right? Grief, right? To remove pain or grief. Well, guess what? Let's get this. It's Jeremiah 51:8. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, be she may be healed. So what is this bomb? What is this bomb that is used for America's pain? This this pandemic relief package. This relief package is set to take the pain away from these so-called Americans. But it ain't gonna work, right? They done had these different stimulus packages and it didn't work the first time. Maybe for some people it was beneficial for it, but not all people. Because other people's situation is different than others, right?
Yeah, I got
So
you.
so we'll see just how this work out. And then it says to most Americans, bro, most of them, not majority of them, but most of them. We know that all these people are seeking this, are seeking some type of money, right? Thousands of people were lined up at a food bank this past week and weekend. These people are looking for food. Soon these people are going to be looking for shelter, right? Which are all things that man needs to sustain their life. But go ahead, Ox.
And going back off the point where you was talking about how basically, you know what I'm saying, the Most High God is not giving balm to Babylon, you know what I'm saying, so she won't be healed. It says this in Isaiah chapter 24, and I'm starting at verse 7. It says, "The new wine mourneth, and the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, all right, and the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth." So this is basically, we're looking at the beginning of all this joy and all this mirth that America and Americans have been in is starting to cease, man. All right, because now they're faced with reality. Now the Most High guys just put all this stuff in everybody's face, man.
That's right, bro. That's right, bro. And you, the brother I know you to be, right? You said, shoot, that's a lot. But to these people out here, man, what season are we in right now? We in a Christmas season,
Mhm.
right? And these average Americans, all they want to do is spend, 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 spend. So we're actually coming into the time of being content. That's the time that we're living in. We're in a time of being content with what you got. Right? This is SICARII 40 and 18. To labor and to be content with that a man hath is a sweet life. You see that?
Oh.
To work and to be content with what a man has, that's a sweet life, bro. But you worrying about, oh, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. You're not living a sweet life. You're damn stretching yourself out trying to get these different things. Oh man, and don't be with a gold digging woman now. Oh man, that's even gonna make it worse on you, right? No, and a lot, no, and that's real. And I'm not just talking about it was like, well, I'm talking about all women, man, right? Because a lot of these women has that stuff up in them, right? In their spirit. Although you gotta get this, gotta have this, want. That's a damn effeminate ass trick to have, man.
Most men got that, man.
Yeah, bro. Most men. Hey, hence why most men was what raised by who? Their moms, their grandmas, right? Like I said, I seen this one picture on Facebook and they made it into a joke. Like it was a joke. It was like how a man lives, and he's got
Oh
a little
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
he's
seen
got
it.
a TV, a little couch, and that's it,
Yeah.
right? And all the women up in there like, man, that's just scoffing and laughing. But all the men was like, shit, that's all I need. That's all I need.
Right.
See, like we cool with just living a simple life like that. Now, why do men dress up their house and all that stuff? It's only because for a woman. Matter of fact, this is
First
the book
Ezra.
of First Ezra.
Yep.
The Bible gives you the breakdown.
Give you the breakdown, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This is First Ezra, the fourth chapter, right? Let me go ahead and pull it up. But let me go ahead and read this again. SICARII 40:18. It says, "To labor and to be content with that a man hath is a sweet life." That's a sweet life, man. Right? You have the essentials, and that's the time that we're coming in. The Most High is letting you know that we're coming into the time of great contentment. You got to be content with what you got, right? And that's period. So let me go ahead and get that in First Ezra.
I got 2 precepts after you get that.
And shout out to the woman that's content. Shout out to you. Okay, boom. This is First Ezra 4. I'm gonna start at verse 20, right? No, I'm gonna start at verse 19. Can you see it good, Doc?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, come. Verse 18, actually. It says, First Ezra 4:18. Yea, and if men have gathered together gold and silver or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape and even with their and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her, and have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold or goodly things whatsoever? That's true, man. Man, you see a fine woman walk past, you want to, like it says, man.
Fix your mouth over.
Yeah. As they how niggas be.
Yeah.
You can be driving in the car, jamming, listening to some music, but let's just see a fine ass woman, you damn near about to crash your damn car.
Yeah.
Right? You about to get into an accident. Right? It says a man leaveth his own father that brought him up in his own country and Cleveland to his wife. All right, Pop, I'm out. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife and remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. Real rap, bro, because you get that woman, man, you gonna forget about everything else. verse 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you, and this is true in this society. Do ye not labor? See this? Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? This is why you work, Jake. No matter how you try to flip it, man. The reason why you work, you get fly. First of all, you work to get fly. You work to get the newest things, the newest iPhone, the newest car, the newest shoes, whatever. All because of what? Not because you're doing it for yourself. Yeah, the hell right. It's because you want to press the woman. You want to pick up chicks, right? The whole motivation of a guy working out and things like this for what?
Yep, you said the key word, motivation. That's what it is, bro.
Come on, bro.
It'll motivate me because shit, I've been single most of my life, man. I ain't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As soon as a lady come in your life, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to work hard, get that promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. Man gonna make sure his waves on point, fresh line up, hair done up, all that. Why? For the shorty, man. And that's the truth, right? It says, "Yea, a man taketh his sword, and what's the modern day sword? A gun, and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon the lion, damn, and goeth in darkness. And when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Hey, baby, it's what I got. What I got from hitting this lick." That's the truth, man. Right? So if it was just up to us, we'd be cool, man. We wouldn't need to do all those things. But because of how this society is set up, right, through the sorceries, right, through the lust of eyes that America had done brought upon these women, because that's what America teaches you, to want, right? Don't worry about the necessities, right? Because we see this woman, right, or people in general, what they would do is they make sure they buy all their designer clothing and whatnot, the latest stuff, and the bill's not even paid. Things like that. You don't even got no food in the house.
They put some new rims on his vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got no electricity on it.
Exactly, bro. It's like America teaches you, don't get what is necessary. Don't worry about what's necessary. Just worry about your wants. Fulfill your lusts. Get what you want. So the Lord is definitely what he's doing is he's showing people like, hey man, you gotta work with what you got. As long as you got, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull the scripture out. You go ahead and get it. Get your scripture out.
All right, yeah, this book of 1 John chapter 2 and 15 says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All that is in the world is the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. It's not of the Father, but is of the world. And who was the world that was ruling at that time? And Apostle John, wrote that. He wrote it Esau. He's telling you the same thing we telling you. Don't love this world.
Right, bro.
Bro, I just had that precept pulled up. Yep, right here, 1 Timothy 6.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6. Starting verse 6, it says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. It says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Verse 8, and having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
Yeah, so verse 8, right? And having food and raiment, what's raiment? Clothing. You got food in your stomach, right? You got clothes. You gotta be content with it. Right? And the Lord is showing. The Lord is showing, because like I said, bro, what is the average family gonna do with $600? Right? You got bills to pay. Hey, listen, better just pay your bills and get food. That's it. That is it, man. That is it, bro. And listen, man. I wonder how these Edomites are gonna feel with this, man. Because Edomites are used to living a lavish life, man.
Yeah. The suicide rate definitely gonna go up. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, it's gonna go up even higher.
Hell, you got your average Edomite, you know what I'm saying? He got the nice white collar job. As soon as he loses his job, he's off with his head, you know? So just think about that on a mass scale.
Yeah, I was watching this TV show called All American. I don't know if you ever seen it, but it was basically like a football based show, right?
Uh,
And basically it was his brother. He's from he's from his hood in he's from this hood in California. I forgot. But basically this coach, who lives in Beverly Hills, he saw him and said, you know, I want you to come play for Beverly Hills. Long story short, he moved up there with the rich Edomites, right? Rich Jakes and whatnot. So this one Edomite, right? His name was Asher, right? His name was Asher. And this man was depressed because he moved into a home. It wasn't as good as the first home, but bro, still a nice ass home. And this man was depressed over that.
yeah.
Like, what a Jake moving to one of those houses, he made it.
Uh,
Damn, brother, made it, man. Damn.
uh,
But bro, you downgrade just a tad bit, and your ass is ready to do drugs and things like that. That's the nature of Esau, man. Esau is not mentally stronger than us, man.
I mean, look at it, how at the humble beginnings, if you will, you know, when that man was so he coveted after, you know what I'm saying, that meat so much to where he gave up his birthright. You know, it was a heritage. You know what I'm saying? You keep your birthright with everything you have, right? But this man just fumbled his birthright all over what? Lust, man. Lust to hurry up and, you know what I'm saying, eat. You have no self-restraint, you know, no type of no type of willpower. You know,
That's
you
right.
got to learn how to be content and restrain yourself. You know,
That's right.
that's
That's right.
that's the trait of all of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. During their each and every single trial that those that our fathers had to go through, they had to learn how to be content and just
Right.
depend upon the Most High God. What did the what was the Most High God? Well, what was one of his names when Abraham was given a sacrifice? His name was Jehovah Jireh, right? Well, at least that's the Yiddish way of saying it, right? And it literally means the Lord is my provider, right? The Lord's gonna provide, you know. So just be content and just fall back. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you what you need.
Come, bro. Exactly. But Lord's going to give us all that, all that we need, man. Listen, bro. In Jacob's trouble, it was good as a damn Louis belt in Jacob's trouble.
All right.
Like, first of all these numbskulls was wasting their money buying all these designer clothing when they got their POA money. Bro, you're not going any damn where. This place is on lockdown. What
Right.
are you?
Niggas out there still buying brand new cars, man. Like, listen, you ain't about to go nowhere. They about to have these roads blocked right again, man. You know?
Exactly, bro. But so this is what America is using their $900 billion doing, right? Which is furthering putting them in debt. Let me go ahead and get that scripture. Right. This is Habakkuk 2:5. It says, yea, actually, verse 6. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against them and a taunting proverb against them and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Esau is lading himself with thick clay. Now we can go to the Hebrew for thick clay, right? Let's see what it is. Boom.
My man got the Kenny G playing.
See that? Heavy depths. So this is what this clay means, heavy debts. So Esau is lading himself with heavy debts. $900 billion. Where the hell did Esau get $900 billion from, bro? Right. Where did he get $900 billion from? He just printing things, man. So this place cannot be revived. It cannot be. Look at this, bro. To be heavy, be weighty, be grievous, burdensome.
Yeah.
He done laid himself with burdensome depths.
Yeah.
America's a facade, man.
Finish, man.
Jeremiah 51:8 again, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen, and the short howl for her, take balm for her pain. And what is this balm? This relief package, the stimulus relief package, right? That America has set up in place, right? To avoid this government shutdown, which most people didn't even know the government was about to be on the verge of a shutdown, right? Maybe about what, 2 years ago,
Yeah,
it
two
was a
years ago.
government shutdown.
Uh-huh.
You remember that?
Yeah.
All these people didn't know that there was a government shutdown about to happen. It's just if so, she may be healed, right? Verse 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. America can't be resuscitated. America cannot be healed, right? It's like you trying to take Advil, you trying to take a Tylenol, you trying to take cough syrup, and it's all not working. All these different bombs or ointments that America is trying to ease herself with, right? Take away the pain. None of them is working, man. That's why they coming out after solutions after solutions after solutions. Because if one solution had worked, why are they coming out with these different things? Because it ain't. This place is done, man. This place is over, man. Mawaf la babal, man.
Uh,
Period. Right? So look at this. Stimulus package. Direct payments of up to $600. $300 boost in federal unemployment benefits. $300 billion for small businesses. This is one that got me. Billions for vaccine distribution and schools. They're funding your death. See that? They spending billions of dollars for this, man. Right? It says after a month of Washington gridlock, Congress is set to act on a $900 billion pandemic relief package, finally delivering long sought cash to business and individuals and resources to what? Vaccinate a nation confronting a frightening surge in COVID-19 cases and death. They sending money so that you can die.
oh.
Right? Because that's all what this shot 19 is. Right? You pass out on national TV. Oh yeah, which by the way, it's a new strand of COVID-19. Which that reminds me of the movie what? Songbird. Watch the movie Songbird. Watch that movie, man. They talked about COVID-23. That's a new strand right there.
Oh.
And the brother sent me a photo earlier today, right? They will say what it say? It say COVID 21 by Mark.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll pull it up. January 2021, full lockdown, all jobs stopped, all businesses closed. February 21, reform on all benefits. March 21, uh, new infection, COVID-21, different strain, much more deadly than COVID-19. April 21, right. Hospitals unable to cope.
Right. The point was that new strand, right? Which who knows, that new strand can come earlier than that. But we do know from watching that movie Songbird that they're gonna start coming up with new strands of this COVID-19 thing, or this coronavirus, right? Now it says the relief package agreed to on Sunday, expected to draw votes in Congress on Monday, would establish a temporary, which means what? That is not lasting, $300 per week, supplemental jobless benefit, and a $600 direct stimulus payment to most Americans, along with a new round of subsides for hard hit businesses and money for schools, healthcare providers, and renters facing eviction. Renters facing eviction, $600? Bro, how, bro? How, brother? What if someone's rent is because they said a temporary $300 per week, right?
Mm.
How is that going to cover rent? What if somebody's rent is 1,800? Then what?
Out of there.
1900. Then what? This is crazy, man. This,
I got
bro.
to up. Yeah, this is Job chapter 20 and 5. Says,
Listen, man. So much for America going back to normal.
ain't never going back to normal, man.
Yeah, which we all told you that it wasn't.
Oh, I mean, it's prophesied, it's decreed, man. Most High God already, he set up all these nations, you know what I'm saying, to rule for their particular time and to fall, man. You know, and we up next. That's why me and the brother, we so excited. We excited to, you know what I'm saying, each and every day to show you these videos to let you know that the kingdom of Israel, you know what I'm saying, is up next. You're looking at your future kings, Lord willing.
That's right.
All right. So this Job chapter 20 and 5, he says, the triumphing of the wicked is short. All right. So who's the wicked? Well, Malachi chapter 1 outlines who the epitome of the wicked is, which is Esau. He says Esau is the border of wickedness, meaning that he encompasses it all. He's the beginning, he's the end of it, right? So he says the triumphing of the wicked is short. He says, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, right? Is Esau not a hypocrite in everything that he does and say? Look at his laws, right? He says that he's a God-fearing nation, right? But just look how his laws that goes to the extent of protecting homosexuality, right? That's hypocrisy. Laws such as making keeping slavery legal, right? When they said that this is the home of the free, right? That's hypocrisy. He says, though his excellencies mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. And we all know what dung is. It's excrement, right? He says, they which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Hey, you had phased that a little bit.
Okay, kind of. Yeah, verse 7 says, yet he shall perish. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says, verse 7, it says, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which shall see him shall say, where is he? All right. So yeah, man, just like that. Well, that's gonna be the fruition of Obadiah 18, man. Once all the Edomites are obliterated after they serve us, other nations gonna be like, where is he? Where are these Edomites? They're just gonna be like a bad dream, right? That cancer that poisoned the whole earth, and Most High God just eradicated them, man. You know,
Right. That's right, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Natives, and Seminole Indians, man. And listen, stop living under a rock. This man is out here to oppress you, which I got pulled up right here. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. This is now when you read this whole context in full, this is the wicked speaking, right? It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man, right? And who is the poor righteous man? Israel, right? Because another name for Israel is what? Yasharon. Jeshurun, when you read in the Bible. And Jeshurun means the upright one, right? We're really the upright ones, man, right? The Bible, in Proverbs 12:26 says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, right? So we are the righteous people, right? Starting with the 144,000, 1/3, of course. It says, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient grace of the age. This man doesn't care about you. This man is oppressing you, right? If Esau was for real, right, he would be giving you more money. If Esau was for real, he wouldn't even have made this pandemic in the first place. But the point is, right, is to annihilate you so-called blacks, Latinos, Natives, Seminole Indians. They want to get rid of you, man. Right? Why? Because ultimately they want the birthright. But look, like the brother said, if your ass would have just waited, Esau, for the damn lentils that you want to eat, because just a sidebar, Esau didn't eat red meat. Right? I know a lot of people think that, right? Esau did not eat bloody meat. Esau ate lentils. That's why it's good to compare text. But anyway, um, if you would have just fasted, you would have had it, right? If you would have just fasted, but it was set up through the spirit anyway. The angel came down and told Rebecca and said, "Listen, the elders gonna serve the younger." It was already prophesied, baby. So it was nothing that you could have had did.
I got another precept if you want.
Uh, you got it?
Yeah. Like you quote that in Wisdom of Solomon 2:10 says, "Let us oppress the poor." Right. And so, in connotation, well, not connotation, but in context, in Job 20, right, it's talking about the wicked. Now it's going to go
Right.
further explain about what their children are going to do. And we're living in the age of the people that rape, robbed, and murdered our ancestors. Now we're facing their children. So verses 10 says, "His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods." And is this not what we're seeing right now? Are we not seeing how he's trying to please the poor by giving them $600, right? But it's a feeble attempt, right? Because you've done so much wickedness, you've planted so much wickedness, you can literally, it's going to take the divine intervention in order to make things right. Right. In verse 15, it says, "He has swallowed down riches, he shall vomit them up again, God shall cast them out of his belly." And we're looking at that, right? Esau swallowed down riches off the exploitation of our people, making merchandise of our people. But the Most High God is basically kicking him in the gut, making him vomit up those riches, man. Right? That's why he's just pouring out this money, man. All right, because the Most High God is requiring everything. Let me get that real quick in the book of Ecclesiastes.
And this weak ass dollar.
Weak ass die, exactly. Ain't backed by nothing, man. Our people up there holding stacks up to it by their ear. You know what I'm saying? What kind of sense does that make? Think collapse any day. If you was really rich, you'll hold up some gold. You know what I'm saying? Some gold nuggets up to your ear. That's how you know you.
Right.
Let's see, where was that in Ecclesiastes when he says he requires that which is past?
Oh, Ecclesiastes 3 and 15.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 3:15. It says, "That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already begun, and God requireth that which is past." Yeah, so just because this has happened, you know what I'm saying? This horrific transatlantic slave trade has happened 500 years ago. That don't mean nothing inside of God. Listen, a little 500 years is a minute to him, right? So he still requires that which is past, right? Because the habitation of his throne is what? Justice and judgment. This is what this is what he is, man. This is what he does. God means judge. It means power. He's just doing what he's always done. I'm gonna skip down to here, verse 18. He says, Job 20 and 18, "That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he has oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he had dealt violently, because he had violently taken away a house which he builded not."
Hmm.
That don't need no exegesis, man. Who has done that? Who has done that, man? So the Most High God is requiring everything which is past.
Right. Right, brother. Everything. Right. That's why when you read the book of Baruch, the fourth chapter, this place is miserable, man. This place is at the worst state ever, right? But this is Proverbs the 22nd chapter and verse 27. It says, if thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take away thy bed from under thee? Right? And that's what we see by this devil, man. Right? He can clearly see that our people doesn't have anything to pay. Then why are you trying to evict them out of their own houses? They have nothing to pay. Right? Because you're a devil, Esau. You did all these things you planned this, man. Right? Esau is a devil, man. You planned this pandemic. You made people lose their jobs on purpose, right? So that, and Esau know that this would have affected our people, man. Matter of fact, what's that scripture that says, they that were younger than me had me in
The original, Job 30. Job 30.
Job 30. Job 30 and what? Let me see.
It should be in the early parts of it.
I ain't going to Job 30 in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Verse 1.
Yeah.
Verse 1.
Man, Job got some cuts on Esau, man.
Bro. Yeah, Job 31. But now I am mocked by people younger than I, by young men whose fathers are not worthy to run with my sheepdog. Yeah, man, Jake is being mocked by these damn Edomites, man. Right? Being mocked by these goddamn Edomites. Because these Edomites got Jake right where they want them. Because they know that we're the poor. They know that, bro. But do they care? Or they don't care. They don't care that we're the poor. They don't care that we will be suffering these things the most. Why? Because their ultimate goal is to do what? Exterminate the children of Israel. Look at this. They go to the word for young because people will say, well, I thought that Esau was the oldest. Look at this. Insignificant.
Yeah.
This insignificant devil got us, the chosen people, in derision. Now, what does the word derision mean? So the Most High is gonna have to come and avenge us, bro. Right? See that? Laugh, scorn, mockery. So this is exactly why I see to laugh, play, mock, playing with us, to laugh, usually in contempt or derision, to make sport, to jest, yeah, man, just making sport out of our people, to laugh mockingly. While our people are going through these things, you think that so-called white man cares?
They might turn these down a little bit out.
Oh, come. While you're going through these things, you think the so-called white man cares? Like our people really think Esau really care. Esau don't care. Why aren't they suffering the same thing? Right? Man, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. And I'm done after this precept. Let's see. Proverbs 22.
I got one after you get done.
Here we go. Proverbs 22 and 22. And it says, rob not the poor because he is poor. And that's what the Lord, man, that's what Esau is doing. He's robbing the poor just because we're poor. Because poor people doesn't have any strength in this society. So you can do whatsoever you want with poor people. This is neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. Why? For the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoiled them. So that's what the Most High is finna do, man. Right? The Lord is finna plead the cause of his people. Right?
Right.
Starting with his government. You said what?
His right hand man.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Because this devil, hey man, he's gonna pay for all these things. Go ahead, Art. People honestly think Because people really think that this guy who's putting you in these situations is going to be your savior. Ain't that something?
Yep.
That's the trick that this devil played, right? And this guy is trying to make you human. He's trying to put a chip in you,
Yep.
so that you can be a perpetual slave unto him. Because that's all it is. Because when you go into the root word for charagma, is the root word karax. Going to the definition, it means a pale or stake, and that word stake, I believe it's stake. It says a branding to show ownership. You brand an animal, a cattle, which Esau calls you what 3/5 of a man. They think that you're animal. They think that you're cattle.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, you got it.
Yeah, this once again, Job 20:22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Right.
All right, are we not looking at that today? All right, Esau, he's eating up, right, till he's full. He's in the fullness of his sufficiency. He's sufficed right now. He's conquered every world, well, every kingdom. He's got a military base in every single country. He's eating up this land. He's eating up the whole world, right? But now the Most High God he's got him in straits. He's confused his counsels. He's brought the counsels of the heathens to naught, like he said. All right, so he says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So yeah, and are we not about to witness that too? Are we not about to witness the Britain, Russia, India, and China? They're about to raise up
Brazil.
Yeah, it's a lot. Brazil. They're about to raise up their terrors against this wicked, right? But the Most High God, he's got all these kingdoms about to get ready and set up against America in array to battle against Babylon. All right, I'm gonna get this one last precept. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30:7. It says, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon your enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute.
And we see that, man.
Yep.
Right? Driving to these different places. Matter of fact, when I was in Baltimore, right, this past weekend on Saturday, the first thing I see is an old decrepit poor Edomite begging for money. Yeah, these curses is being turned on them, man.
Oh. He's no respecter of persons. Oh. That's all I had. Unless you want
well, with that, man, we're gonna say, Lord, one, a few brothers, a few sisters, ratified. Till next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.